Welcome to the video. In this one, I'm playing Kingdom Come Deliverance II for the first time. It's a brand new sequel to a game that I really liked from back in 2018. So let's check it out together. If you're new here, I'm MadMorph, and this is my channel where I play indie games, cozy games, and games you've never heard of, so please do like and subscribe for more like this. You can find my Instagram and everything else that I do in the description below this video, including my podcast where I read bedtime stories and audiobooks to help you sleep. And let's begin Kingdom Come Deliverance II. At the beginning of the 15th century, the kingdom of Bohemia is ravaged by war. King Wenceslas IV is taken captive by rebellious nobles and his brother, King Sigismund of Hungary, lacking a ruler. The land descends into chaos. Only a handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king. Suckdol, 1403.
Keep firing! Don't stop! We need more! Need help here, Danny! You grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out!
Is this us?
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Get ready! Prepare to shoot! Positions! Take cover!
All war is terrifying, but like old school war is something else, isn't it?
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Are we be playing as his dad for a minute? Felt like it was about to be that. That's a cool opening, very cinematic. Henry's come to see us. We are playing as the dad. Interesting. Go up the stairs. Oh, bloody hell. Had a right old tumble. Hello, lads. I got one. Oh. I hit R to reload and I have put the crossbow away. Hang on. Hang on. I'll be right with you. Right, I'll get him. Don't worry, lads. What are these newfangled gizmos? Doing lots of smoke. Ah. Oh, missed. It goes right over the head, doesn't it?
Got him!
Aim down a little bit. There we go. I'm already just like, can I get into the game where I'm living my life and walking around and drinking and having fun? What's with all the war? Give me my medieval silly sandbox. Uh-oh. That's not good.
We can handle it here.
Help defend the gate in the courtyard.
Godwin, get over here with that crossbow and join the line.
It would just be so scary. How did anyone have the levels of bravery required for this? Come on.
Get ready for another attack. This won't stop them. Godwin, that's it. Draw your sword and follow me. Burn, fuckers.
Here we go. Follow the commander, Dry Devil. What a cool name. Surely you could do a couple of steps at a time. He's in a suit of armor, I suppose. Left click attack. Right click defend.
Don't let them climb up. Knock it down. Knock that ladder down or they'll overrun us.
I remember this. It's got such an interesting combat style,
You're dead.
which really a lot of people don't get along with.
Your head off.
Approach enemies using the ladder and push it down. Oh. So. Dropping a C note 6 minutes in. I'm bleeding. Wait, I can say stuff. Eh. I have to hold it. I wish I'd done that when he was on it. Could have watched him take a fall like Jeff Hardy.
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trosky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Everyone to the chopper.
I just love that it pulls no punches while simultaneously just not taking itself seriously at all. Which somehow makes it so much more realistic, because that's probably what people were like. In those days of toil and perpetual just violence and poverty. They would have just expressed themselves freely and found humor in as many things as they could, I think. Several weeks earlier, we're doing the flashbacky poos, okay. We're going to be building up to that.
dentes fortuna juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
We look
Anyway,
so
this
similar.
Auden, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trosky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir,
Lads. We're finally going out of the village, boys.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
It's bringing back memories. I live streamed the first game. I feel like I played it for a week or two. It's a long game. Like every day to get through to the end.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures?
We're horsey riding.
That will become the stuff of legends?
of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest
Looks great,
tavern.
doesn't it?
We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trosky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Is anyone else expecting him to, like, something to happen then? What's that? Ah, my dog. You can pet the dog. I have a highlight of my best bits from the first full playthrough on this channel, just in case anyone has never seen that. From 2018, a long time ago.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Just the funny moments.
Easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trosky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors? my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Henry's come to see us. But yeah, really enjoyed the first game, so looking forward to getting into this one. Okay, so sort of a little bit of selection here. What's your playstyle? A soldier likes nothing more than to have a weapon in his hand and wear a strong suit of armor, also infamous for his short temper. An advisor prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue, and a kind word. Or a scout, hiding in the shadows and solving tasks silently, undetected, and by stealth. Choosing a playstyle will give you some starting experience points, but the choice of what traits you develop is up to you. Let's go with advisor to start with, just in terms of getting those charm points. We love a bit of dialogue, getting into the story, and we'll go from there. I think that'd be the best way. We can play this like, you know, Henry's his good friend along for the ride, rather than a trusted soldier.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
And bard.
Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trosky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Oh yeah,
Even
didn't they
so,
like kill our
we're
family?
still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Ooh, persuasion. You can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you'll have a choice of some of the options below that define how you will react, but beware, persuasion requires the other party to believe you. Speech, charisma, might, dread, domination, coercion. The persuasion skill is influenced by your other stats and skills. Right. Oh yeah, this system. Persuasion's not about picking the highest number, it's about who you're talking to, what you look like, what your reputation is. Threatening a bunch of thugs with violence is pointless, just like claiming to be a nobleman with straw sticking out of your boots. It's so good. Oh man, alright, try and get a hang of this. By choosing speech, you resolve the situation using diplomatic skills. Appeal to your noble appearance. People are more inclined to believe a well-dressed lord than a beggar. Alternatively, convince the counterpart of your chivalry and offer your martial skill and strength. As soldiers, we can help. As envoys, we're offering an alliance. Do we look like bandits to you? I think we say we can help with the bandits. We have a 16, because right now, we're looking like a group of soldiers. A bunch of chivalrous soldiers. Chivalrous soldier. Try and say that 10 times fast. Ready to help.
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trosky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy, or you'll pass to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a scribe? Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight and a
I'll do it all, mate.
Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
What do you mean?
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's travelling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Leipa, Divish of Tarnberg, And Radzig Kobula, our message concerns the offer of an alliance. That it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you,
Shank
Captain.
this guy. Gonna poo in his soup.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts.
His horse
We'll
got
be on our way.
Oh, so
some
you won't
hair
accompany
on
us
it.
to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trosky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Now apologize to me.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
Pond.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Does look beautiful. Look at that. Oof.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe.
I love the
I sleep
vibes this is
almost as bad
starting
as
with.
the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Be quiet, you three-bit down.
This is what I remember really loving about the first game. It's not that it's just this open thing and do what you want, but also the fact that it really does push this, like, you're not the main character. Like, you're the main character of your story, but in this world, you are another cog in the wheel, especially in the first game. In this one, the stakes are going to become a little bit bigger as you go through it, but generally, it's still just got that vibe of, like, hey man, you're just Henry, you know? And I love that. Hey, hey.
Henry! Hey! Call off that mutt of yours!
Hey, 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 hey. Hush, hush, hush.
Mutt! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you. Well,
He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Come here. Praise. Praise. I have to praise you like I should.
Aye, come here.
Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah.
Good boy. Good boy.
I can chat to you. Feed, commands, behavior. Oh.
Here, Mutt.
Oh, I don't have any food yet. Let me find you something. Hello lads, hello lads. What we got? Got some stew going.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
There's the boss man.
Well then, Henry.
Because you cheat.
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain. I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
What? There was no threat. Also, he did need putting in his place, but I don't want to be that bullshit. I got carried away, so I'm sorry.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
I offered help. As you wish.
If you think so, sir.
I do. It's an order. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Don't fuck it up.
I'm losing so much rep.
As you command.
Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
It's all coming back to me now, how as much as I tried, my Henry did just come across like a bumbling idiot last time I played. Player menu, general information. Player menu is where you can find all sorts of important information about Henry and the surrounding world, divided into 6 sections, which you can move to the right and left. See which section of the player menu you're in with the upper signpost. Map, journal, inventory, player information, codex. Player menu, inventory. I'll work it out. Player menu, putting on armor, has a few important rules that must be followed. Head protection under helmet. You must always wear additional head protection under a helmet. To absorb impact. A gambeson under chest armor. A gambeson is a long, thick, padded shirt forming a cushioning layer between your body and the metal of the armor that protects you. Guys, we're learning as well. This is educational. Quilted hose under leg armor. Like a gambeson, quilted hose creates a soft layer between your body and the plates on your legs. Shoes under spurs. To properly use spurs, you must first put on some shoes. You can create 3 outfits for different occasions in the inventory and swap them on the fly. Coat of arms equipped with that outfit is marked. Create a full plate armor for close combat, a sneaking outfit, and a dapper ensemble. When you want Henry to make a good impression, O to switch your outfit. This is a good looking menu. The graphics are really good so far. Nice, nice, nice. You want me to put my helmet on, do you? So I guess I put my put my little coif on my head. Oh, it's me little shower plop, sir. I do this when my hair's wet, when I get out of the shower. Scrunch it. I'll get some nice curls in there, sir. And then I'll stick my kettle on my head as well. And sit in the sun. It's like one of those things that old ladies will sit under in the future. To blow dry their hair. How do those even work? Are they just massive blow dryers? How is that not better than just using a hand one when they're just sitting there with that in their head? Can you imagine people using them these days? They'd be like, yeah, has this got 5G going in my head? I'm not sitting in that. I'm ready. Shall we start sword fighting?
So, should we start?
Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling.
Oh, that, right. Sorry.
You're right. Hang on a while.
I didn't realise I just had to feed my dog before we did this. Come on, Matt. Let's find you some food. Maybe this bloke's got some. Got some food for my dog.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Okay, so I can say you wouldn't want Mutt to bite you. Use dread. Let me use speech. We'll get food at Trosky, mate.
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trosky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there.
Give him your sausage.
We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good. But neither you nor your dog will get to taste it.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well,
Bet you would, you
I'll see what I
filthy
can
old
do.
man. I'll tell you what, I've gone and gambled my ring away, and my wife out in Dill's old ball and chain's gonna be right mad with me. Yeah, you'll win it back for me. I'll give you some sausage, lad. Dice for the ring?
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. What about that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trosky. All right?
Playing some dice. I feel like I remember liking this game, but let's try and remember. If you have a dice in your inventory, you can choose to use them before starting the game. Most dice have special properties, we don't. You start the game by rolling all 6 dice, select the scoring dice you want to keep, put them on the side and gain points for them at the end of your turn. Roll the rest again. Held dice from previous throws, getting good score. The art of dice is to finish your turn and score your points before you run the risk of not rolling a single scoring die. First player to reach the score goal is the victor. 1 is worth 100, 5 is worth 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 500. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a bit like poker. We've got straights. The devil's head acts as a joker, adding 1 value to any combination of dice. 3 ones. Okay, so we've got 3 pair. So 1s are good, and 3 ones we get 1,000, and 2s and 3s and 4s you're getting less. Even for 3 6s, you're going to get 600 points. Each additional die after 3 doubles the value. So really we want 1s. Okay.
See whose side luck is on today.
Alright. I guess I'll keep my 1s. Holding on to die. Holding on to 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5. Roll the rest of the dice. Did you guys hear that? Is that wolves? I feel like I'm in The Lord of the Rings. When they showed up, I felt like Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli getting surrounded by the Rohirrim, you know? And they're like, what are you doing here? With old Urban. Alright, let's do this. I'm holding these. Can I score? Can I only... How many am I allowed to hold? I can only score 1.
What's taking you so long? There's
Dude,
nothing to it.
I'm thinking, man. What do you want from me? If I do that, I score and continue. Oh. Okay. Bum ba da ba. I want the 1. Hold the 1.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Ciero. Miero. I'm going to... take these 5s.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
Alright. I'll take the 1 and I'll score and pass. Score and... Wait. Score and continue. I don't know if I'm...
If I was you, I'd take it.
I am taking them on. I actually don't know. Another 1. I've got 4 1s. Wonderful. So did I not... What? I scored 500 apparently. Take the 3s. No, just hold the 1. Hold these. There you go. 800. When does this guy get a go? Do I just keep playing? Oh, I don't know. Ah, because I didn't score that time. Okay, so now it's your go.
Aye, that'll do.
I feel like I'm going to be paying for your drinks.
Damn it!
I just know you guys are watching this going, Morph, that's not how you play. That's not how it works. What are you doing? I'm trying. Alright, if I keep the 5s. Ah, it's telling me down there is like what I get. 100. 2 5s. Bum ba da bum bum ba da bum bum ba ba bum bum bum. What about these 3 3s? 300. Is there any point doing that? I need to get to 100, and for some reason it reset from my last round, though. That's the thing. Hello, boy. My dog's here, look. Oh, I love that I can just look over there at you. You're so cute. Bust. What? Oh my god, I actually don't understand. He's holding a 5. Try and learn. Holds another 5 with his special dice, which is for sure rigged.
My God, I'm done.
Wait, oh, you're allowed to pass. You have. He passed and kept the 700. Maybe that's what I need to be doing. I've got 4 4s. Surely that's something. 800. Okay. So if I score and pass, I keep that 800. Okay. That's what I should have done. The fact that I have to hold it scared me.
No, that's as far as I go.
Now he's at 1200. And I need to get to 1500. I've got 3 3s. I can add 500 here. I'm 100. I just need him to bust. Hashtag no context. Don't quote me on that. Don't win, please.
Wonderful. Ha ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
This is bad luck Henry playthrough, you know? Just, I guess I have to play again. I have to win the
carry
ring.
on. Now I'll show you.
This will be the playthrough.
Today's
Everything.
my lucky day.
What happens when Henry's a
feel it in my
buffoon
bones.
and doesn't understand anything? And it will make it amazing because it's kind of the game really suits it. All right, I got my 6s. Leave those 2s. Score and pass. I'm winning this time. I know what to do now. Also love the music in this game. It's quite chill. Do 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 do. Lots of little flutes, you know. Lots of pipes.
That'll do.
The rum tum tum of a medieval band.
Here.
Here.
Damn it!
Oh damn it! Damn it, tarnation! Oh my god, so many 6s. 2,400? Is that like, do I win or I bust? I need it to be like exactly the 1,500? Is that what I need? Or is that just like the goal? I don't know. Let's find out.
Mother of... Damn your eyes.
Ah.
You played well.
Thanks.
Ah, what's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
Thank you very much. I will get up now. Henry's come to see us. Right, I got your ring. Give me your sausage.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ha! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me?
Oh.
If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Venison is like deer, right? To feed Mutt, look at him. Left alt. Come here.
Here, Mutt.
Smoked sausage. Ah. Have a little munch. Meh. It's a good boy. Look at you. Lovely location. And this is like, you know, when we're actually just in the world, it's, you know, we'll just be like, should we go there? Should we go here? Should we go there? It's like sort of like Skyrim vibe. Open world. Right. Now to give this one a spank.
Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready?
Right. Let me get my sword.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Perform an attack. Select the direction, moving the mouse. The 3 long spikes in the upper part are used to select the direction. Yes, it's like you kind of have to move it, and you have to do the same for blocking. See which way they come from.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Chain attacks by pressing the attack button again while your first attack is in progress. Nice.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Okay.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Block some attacks. Look at his face. Look at it. Look at the expressions. So good. Are you gonna swing?
That's the way.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Cover!
I just wanted to check if I actually had to push the button. I did.
Cover, for Christ's sake!
I am. Oh.
Cover, for Christ's sake!
Oh, sorry. Was that up? It looks like it's up.
That's the way.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back.
I bet someone has.
And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
That's it.
Yes. When it's green.
You're doing great, Henry. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. You have to follow up with a strike. Good, Henry. Sweet.
Oh my god, this is going to be so fun.
Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard. But that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. It's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then.
Okay, hit his unprotected side.
Got ya.
Oh.
No. That way I can block you easily. Oh, nice, Henry. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Sure.
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself.
Defend yourself. Defeat Sir Hans in a duel.
Off to a good start.
Ah. Come on in. Dink. Dink. Spank him. Oh. Come on. Are they watching us?
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Hey. Oh, my stam. Yeah, poke him in the eye. We've attracted a crowd. That's so cool. I've got to chain some together, I think. Wait for the stamina to come up and then...
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Yeah. Get some combos and just watch that bottom bar.
Fuck me!
Yeah. Come on, give up.
You can't take me!
We'll see about that.
Oh.
Fuck her!
Ah. The combat's actually so good once you realise what you're doing. I know a lot of people really don't like it.
How do you do it?
Smash cut to me an hour in being like, I hate this combat. I can't win a fight. Whoa. Stamina.
How do you do it?
Oh. Am I meant to lose to you or what? It's going on forever. Ah. Oh, I leveled up. That's so cool. Leveled up by sparring. Oh my god. Oh. That was awesome. And again, leveled up warfare. What a fight.
You knocked the stuffing out.
Yes.
I yield. Enough.
Got him.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable. Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trosky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Oi, oi, oi. Lads. I feel like we're going to be attacked by bandits in the night. It's getting us ready, isn't it?
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
Why does it feel like that black bar wasn't supposed to be there? It was cutting off half of his head. It should be, especially in a game. This doesn't need black bars. I know it's cinematic in cutscenes, but now it should be just full screen. Oh, I can't remember what happened last time we duelled. Let's just say we lost. Let's show growth.
Yeah, alright. But I lost in Ratai that time. That was nearly the first time in my life I even held a sword in my hand, though.
Well, forging a sword isn't the same as wielding one.
Oats?
Son of a
What's this
blacksmith,
food
by the way.
supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Oh, I love how we're like telling a story with our skills. I cleared things up. Ah, so me. The amount of times I've had to like diffuse situations back in my youth, let me tell you. Like convincing my friends not to get in trouble like with others, or even like convincing police not to drag them off and arrest them. Nightmare. Are you the sensible friend? Let me know in a comment. Or are you the friend that everyone dreads to take on a night out?
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot...
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
Oh, I remember
She
that.
saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Gentleman never tells, Henry. She's my sweetheart. Nothing happened with Teresa. Brave, and that'll have to do you. She's my sweetheart. Yeah.
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
No. A gentleman never tells.
Ah, forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
I feel like this is the character creator, and it's such a creative way of doing it. By telling the tale of the last few days and what our interests are and what we've been off doing. Like, I needed a bit of peace and quiet, and it ups your scholarship because you were reading books. My mutt caught a scent, Houndmaster. Awesome. That is so cool. Ooh. Looking for some shelter. What should we be? A bit of peace and quiet, off reading a book. Mutt caught a scent, Houndmaster. I was with you the whole time, hiding in the shadows. I think I'm going to go survival, because it looks from the picture that's going to incorporate hunting and other things. I do see myself exploring quite a bit, being outside. I'm tempted by the scholarship. I don't fully know how that affects the game, that skill, so we'll survival at this point. He was off wandering.
I walked around a bit to scout out just in case. I was looking for some good rock overhang we could all shelter under. If I'd found anything, we wouldn't have to get soaked.
So, we got woken up by a bit of a shower, yeah.
Shower? I could still be wringing out my brays.
It didn't look like it was going to rain.
It did to me, though. But you didn't want to listen to me.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Stay silent? I mean, I've been told to shut my mouth, haven't I?
I've already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is a very important nobleman, the Royal Chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes.
Boo.
It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is a wonderful weapon. I prefer maces. I can manage even without a weapon, unarmed. I prefer shooting, marksmanship. The sword is a wonderful weapon. I would like us to have some unarmed points for a bit of the old fisticuffs, though, because I feel like there's a lot of situations in this game where you might just want to get into a fist fight without doing someone away. Definitely not heavy weapons. Never like heavy weapons in a game. I do like marksmanship. I don't know if it's for us in this game, though. Let's go with... let's do plus points on the old fisticuffs.
Well, that's because we trained with weapons. They're good in a skirmish, but sometimes it just comes to fists. And putting a fella half a head taller than you on his arse, especially when he thinks he's tough as nails. Ha! That's pure poetry.
True, true. Just make sure you're not the one getting knocked on his arse.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours again.
I feel like
how
I'm
Martin the
remembering that
Smith
it was
raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that.
a bit of a cliffhanger last
No
time, and we
offense.
never got
Who
our
help
revenge.
me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trosky tomorrow in this state.
Maybe even a bit for morning. I like that voice actor.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds. Oh.
Bet it's so heavy.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Guys, when they hear a girl talk on voice chat in a game.
A female. Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Oh, we're doing stealth tutorial in our pants. Look at how his clothes have become see-through.
Hear that singing? They must be close.
Just a couple of the boys with our tops off and our pants all see-through, slinking around in the mud of the lake. Nothing to see here. Like the front cover of a smutty book written by AI on the Amazon bestsellers list.
Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
They're singing. Washing clothes.
Shit. One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Press G, throw a pebble.
Hey?
Snooky. I was a snook. Come on, mate. Take your time, mate. Girls, there's the girls. Definitely not suspicious. Oh. Oh, boys.
I told you it's... Fucking God, you're a...
Oh, no. This is even worse than being attacked by bandits. We actually are just completely helpless and watch them wipe our crew out.
Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Oh my God. Where's my dog?
We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
You have to help, Henry.
Hey!
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Get them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
Oh. Bandit boss got some honor. Interesting.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Ah, that's such a cool story beat rather than us just fighting bandits off in the night.
You learn to swim.
Just now!
Oh. Hedgehogged.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Off his horses, quick!
Ah, Mott.
Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
Always.
I'm done with running.
Oh really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait!
Break
Wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage.
Am I like wrong, or don't you like break it off to leave it in until you're where it can be medically helped?
Lead the way.
Because otherwise you're letting it all leak. Leave it plugged, break it off so you don't hit it on stuff. Is that not right? We're gonna get revenge for our boys. We'll have you up, son.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Bandit scum. Why do I feel like it might turn into a story of the bandits are actually noble? Like the rebels of the area or something. Still, you killed our boys. You're a wanted man. The hair icon under the compass signals what's happening. Enemies are searching for you.
So,
What a cute little
how
icon.
far is it to Trosky?
Okay. As night falls into the forest we go, Hans. Oh, wish she walked a bit. Oh.
Someone in front of us! Down! They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them! No fucking around! You! Watch the middle of the gorge! And keep your eyes peeled,
Go
right?
around.
Come on.
You two, go up there! Get a move on!
Be careful.
You
Stick
watch this
behind
side of
me.
the rocks! And you, go to the pond! They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, mud trail,
He'll see us.
everything.
We'll have to wait.
You want Get to work!
Swim all the fucking way across. Shut up, or the chief will hear you. It's
Yeah.
still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Chuck a little pebble.
Pitch black. When all your talk does it blind you, leave it out. Catching some native men on foot. Don't be a shield.
Come on, Hans. Pick it up. Try.
To get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
Stealth takedown.
I played dice against left.
They're coming here! Stand still!
Watch instead.
You reckon we'll find them, do you?
If They tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run! Quick!
Run. Oh, we're running. Okay.
No, fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Hurry, Hans, hurry. Hans Gruber. Hans, why are we stopping?
What now?
They're coming.
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top!
Shit! Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Sprint. Bro, that was like the worst escape attempt ever. You just
Where now, for
bent over with a stitch. It's like if I was running for my life. Hans.
Hey, get over here!
Yes?
Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
That'd be a bummer.
They'll catch us!
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake!
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
He's like, I'll stay here and catch my breath. You go do all the work. Alright, check the gorge. Oh, gorgeous. Maybe sneak.
There's a path, but through fissures. Well, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Oh, I found the path? Okay. Like Schmulder.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff.
He was trying to catch up with him.
Aye, but he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them.
Aye. When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides.
And send someone after me, too.
Got it.
Oh.
You're in for an arse-kicking, you piece of shit! Alert! Alert! Just you wait!
Dude, I thought I was waiting for like the next bit of the tutorial to just kind of like chill there. And that something was going to happen. That's annoying. Right, Hans, wait there. I go here. I see a way out.
There's a path.
And then I go back to find you.
Well, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell
And then
him.
I guess I got to find another way around. Back where we were. Shouldn't have been a death. You saw nothing. It's still a no death run. I'll never die. It's going to be a complete playthrough. Beautifully done. Did I just do a loop? Oh, for bloody hell. Okay. Didn't realise there was a hole here that I could back up into. Hashtag no context. Let us hide, and when he goes past, get the other one.
Hey, Hans!
Okay. He's gone past. Oh, he's just there waiting. Through a little stone. Go have a look.
Strange.
Yeah, little Jedi mind trick. Yes. I am a sneaky one. Is he in here? Hans. Hans.
Oh, shit, no. Not this way.
But if I just said, Hans, I found some girls, he'd suddenly appear. Not this way at all, or... Okay, that's telling me I'm going to have to fight there. That's... He must be back this way. Oh! Throw a little stone over his head. I feel like maybe I'm gonna have to do a little stealth takedown from behind.
I must be mad.
Knockout! I was waiting for the button.
No! Attack!
It didn't work. Gotta sleep. Gotta sleep. Gotta sleep.
Back off.
Mate, what do you want from me? What do you want from me?
There's a path.
What if I just keep going this way?
There's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Yeah. 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 Flee with Sir Hans.
Let's go then.
Oh, well, it was worth me bloody going back to get you, kick him up the bum. Waste of my time. Stupid. Oh! Come on in, son.
You're a dead man.
Do you know who I am? Huh?
Eh? Fuck that.
Yeah. F you. With your effing and your jeffins. Huh? I can F and Jeff. Yeah. Uh-oh. My dog.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
I wonder if that changes depending on what you pick, because we picked speech.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Nah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Still my dad.
Why? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry.
That was great. You guys ever have dreams where you see people who have passed? And it feels so real, and it's like really comforting, and it feels like it's a visit. It really does, doesn't it?
You dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
Oh my god, that's so
That fellow
far.
landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
That's my doorbell, because I ordered some cat food. Can't miss the cutscene. I'll run and get it if this is the end. I can pause. Okay, let's continue. Grab the cat food from the door.
How are you holding up?
Not bad.
It's not so bad.
I'm fine, everything's fine, just dying.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
Oh no.
Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sahan's Cape.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Oh my god, that scared me.
Fuck. Scallis is in flames.
Seeing things.
We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Really enjoying this so far, are you? Let me know what you think of this game in a comment. I feel we're still very much in the intro and not out in the open world and just having a goofy time exploring yet, but I'm loving the build-up.
Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in
Father!
the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sarah.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on. Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus. Henry, pull yourself together. Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
I'm kind of like Batman when you think about it.
Run.
Make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
Should we start playing Henry like he's Bruce Wayne?
Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa... I let them all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here. Come on.
Lena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Is she blind?
Right. I'll see what I can do for him.
Oh.
Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, strong!
Oh.
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
What? Hans. Like, I feel genuinely invested in the story, but also watching it like I'm watching a show or a film. Like I'm leaning forward. Whereas so many games, you do kind of want to, like, you're like, okay, dialogue, get back to me exploring the open world. Flashback to the, pretty much one of the starts of the first game, right?
I've got those scouts. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
The villain.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Ah. He's alive. Your bed.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now.
Just gonna, sorry, pop my logo off.
For a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Every good game starts with an old lady sitting on your path, dear little bear. You know that, don't you?
Will you help him?
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
Had worse.
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Grandma Bushenna taking care of us. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall and lost several main level skill and perk points due to extensive injuries. No choice but to recover and regain them gradually. Oh, we're playing an injured Henry. You're bleeding. Bleeding gradually depletes your life and can kill you. Open the inventory and apply enough bandages to the wounded body parts. Okay. Bandage. Injured torso. Do I just drag it or double click it? Put it on the torso. 100%. Stopped the bleeding. Find and grab something to eat. Open with your inventory and hold down E. You can also eat from the pot or the stove. Let's have a taste of this, Grandma. Oh, that's lovely, that is.
That's really good.
I'm
So
gonna
good I wouldn't say no to some more.
pour a portion. Select the item you want to use. Oh, I don't have a bloody bowl, dear. Right, can I have one of these? A bowl. Hello. Hello. Alright, I'll just have it out of the pot then.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Belly. There we go. Herb woman. Tell me, herb woman. Where are we? She said by the water, so I'm thinking we're by the lake, and we might just bump in to the lady we saved. Didn't you say something about liquor? I hardly know her. Where's your gits? Where's what you keeping, huh? I feel like for the first time we are now entering the open world. You won the fight. Good job. Hey, dog. How you doing? A hunting sword.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
And there he is. Miner's hood, hunter's belt. So you can see that because he died in combat, his clothes are covered in blood, which makes them then like you can't sell them. Do you know what I mean? Like they're spoiled. Or I think you get like a way lower price, which I feel like is such a cool little touch. Wash up at the trough here, because also you're covered in blood, and people react to that.
I feel like a new man.
as clean as you can get at a trough. So you need to not... Ah, there's the alcohol. Game automatically saves during important moments when you quit. You save and quit. Save by sleeping in bed or drinking savior schnapps. Oh wow, we have to drink to save. What's in here?
Well, seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Herbology. They didn't get too much into the crafting last time, but I believe there is like a whole system. The outhouse. Ugh. Ugh. Hello, boy or girl. What's you looking at? Look at this cute little house. Staying with the Witch of the Woods here. Little garden out front. Like, oh man, wouldn't it be great to get a game like this where you can just like actually build a house and stuff and, you know, chill out and live. Have a look at me then.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Capon? Hans?
What happened here?
It all happened so fast. Hans had a brawl with him outside, then he staggered in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor. And you saw the other fella outside. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. Okay. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that.
Chamomile.
You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Alright, go searching. I can say I know about herbs because I've got Survivalist.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Sage has a purple blossom.
Okay.
And chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. Both of them grow in sunny places. There are sandstone cliffs around here. The soil underneath might suit them.
That's handy
Good
that I had
lad.
survival skill then.
You really do know a thing or two.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'd never have guessed. At the back of the hut,
Not just a pretty
there's a
face.
footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
I can manage.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well,
True.
If you think you can manage it,
Where should I put him?
grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again. Says I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
So's I don't, so's I do's. Alright, so we're gonna grab a shovel and bury this punk. Where did you say you had a shovel, dear? Can I open this door? Or just climb in? Still in my pants. I want to find that gambeson she was talking about. Gambeson? Garçon? Where did you say you put it? Hanging up? Yeah, put it somewhere, didn't you, dear? I thought she said outside. Dun, dun, dun. Ah, there's the shovel. Or a spade. And pick up the corpse. I guess I don't want to get my clothes messy. I'll do this first and then I'll wash and then do it. Taking a body on down to the stream. Gonna dig a grave and bury him so deep. Helping the old lady who saved my life. Maybe in another world she is my wife. She took such good care of me. Don't even know if I'm going the right way. My bare feet slapping on the mud. This looks soft over here. Looks like it's getting close to being a stream or something. Doesn't it look wet enough here? Should be able to dig now. Okay. Oh wait, I think I have a waypoint. Ah, there we go. It's not completely up to me, but I am right about it being around here.
Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work.
There you go.
You can't be in the ground soon enough.
I think you can actually grave rob in this, I seem to remember. If you have a shovel with you. And now we're burying graves. After quite a bit of arduous work. We got all the fine dar herbs, haven't we? This is the stream. You're listening to 10 hours of a babbling brook. On down to sleep. The podcast where I read books and bedtime stories to you everywhere you get podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. That's down to sleep. Alright, so now let's go back and go out the back of the house, like she said, to the rocks. Hello, you're right, gorgeous. You having a little nap? Cack. And then we'll go up here. And find the herbs we need for old Hansy boy.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
It looks like we go through all of this and get our skills back and everything else, and only to get shot in the front of the shoulder a few weeks from now. Oh. You discovered the meadow.
Purple flower, sage, there we go.
Bella and Edward's meadow. Watch me sparkle. Who knows how much I need? Chamomile.
That's it. Chamomile. Right.
Chamomile.
I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
I believe it's pronounced chamomile. Back we go. Before we get too lost, make your way back to the herbologist. The old witch of the woods awaits. Maybe she'll teach it. Why is the dog barking?
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Arm yourself. Hunting sword. Ah, put the tunic on. There we go. Equipping a pouch will open up slots to place potions and food into. You can quickly consume them during combats. E, activate slot. WASD, move between slots. E, equip them on slot. Because I put a belt on. Nice. You're not wearing a pouch. But you just said I put a pouch on, didn't you? Right?
I'm looking for those renegades who've been pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. 2 of them fled and they must be hide. Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knight's company down by the pond yesterday.
Where'd that chicken come from?
A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
Oh, you don't look like von Bergov's men.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
You're looking in the wrong place. Tell a lie. Clear off. We sent them away. Tell a lie. Or just tell the truth and say we're messengers and we were ambushed. I don't know. He seems a little sus, right? Like he could be the bandits searching for us and pretending. I'm gonna lie. Even though my score's not great. I think 'cause I'm so injured.
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds round here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the path around the pond. Not to the rocks, but along the other bank that leads to the crossroads by the birch tree, and then into that long gorge. Decent folk don't go there. It's a hiding place for all kinds of dodgy types, so a couple more won't be noticed.
Aye, I know the crossroads with the birch tree. Oh, that's a long fucking way from here.
Aye, but if you hurry, you'll be in that long gorge before dark.
Shit, I've been up all night, and now I'm supposed to hightail it to the fucking birchwood?
So like our first success with speech. Bye boys, enjoy the walk.
Take it. That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at my age.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Aww.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows
What if Pavlena is the
they've done to
girl?
her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
And that's going to be the full circle moment. She has saved us, and we're doing a good turn for her, but in fact, this good turn is already like a cyclical good turn because we saved her Pavlena by speaking up. Not that we saved her. I mean, Henry tried to. He would claim he saved her, or at least distracted enough, but I mean that other, I guess really the bandit king saved her. But, you know, it's fine, Henry. We won't tell anyone. You showed your courage. I trust this old lady.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trosky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Liper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story.
Yeah. It's a good thing I remembered those birches me and Sir Hans rode past. How's he doing? Will he be all right?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways.
Crafting
it's a shame
tutorial.
my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
At least I can tell you how to go about it. Does sometimes it sound like she's AI? No disrespect to the voice person. I would assume it's a voice person. We're going to get to that point, aren't we? It's getting to that point now when you're scrolling where you're like, is this AI? Sometimes. Like, it'll catch you off guard. Feeling like boomers on Facebook being like, God damn, look at this picture. This cat's playing the drums. That's AI. Oh, he ain't no AI. It looks damn real. But now it's just so... Oh, like, technology is scary. But we will get to a point where you'll be playing a game and the voice acting, and then it'll be like, oh, this is just all AI voice, you know? I'll brew it.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but...
Of course.
Come on, let's get on with it, love. Trying to get out into the world now. Brew a healing potion. I will start the alchemy. Ah, look at this. This is so cool.
Go to the recipe book.
To the recipe book. Read.
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction.
Decoction?
And remember what you have to do.
I don't know if we want that.
The bench and we'll start.
Okay. You will need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and a handful of sage. Add the chamomile. Looks like it says ass the chamomile. And boil for 1 turn. Right, no recipes, thank you. There you go. Go back to the table.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left.
Water.
According to the recipe.
Alright. Boiling.
So, what did you pour in there?
Water.
Why water? You were supposed to pour in wine.
Oh, sorry.
Empty it out and start again.
What an idiot. Right. Wine. I'm so dumb.
So, what did you pour in there?
Don't worry, I poured wine in there. I don't make the same mistake twice.
Glad to hear it. Now
Imagine if I did, though.
though.
I wonder if it'd do a dialogue.
So you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit?
E to move the cauldron down. Oh, X it says. Why does it say E up there and then it's X?
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
This is in-depth, isn't it?
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Chamomile. One. 2.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass.
Oh my
So
gosh.
you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts.
So then we know it's for 1 turn.
When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile.
Right.
Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass.
Well, this is crazy. It's like I'm
As soon as the
actually
sand runs
cooking.
out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Okay, so brew. Do bellows. Boiling.
That enough? Take
Sand
the cauldron off the
glass.
flames.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
I was literally about to throw it in there. Okay. Mortar and pestle. Pestle, innit?
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
That was really cool. You can see why I didn't get into it in the first game, though, because I'm an idiot. Oh, it says leave table, escape. Oh, I'll hold it. Okay. Very cool system.
Here it is.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
I'm feeling a bit peckish, actually. I love that line. Yo, those idiots didn't even notice all this blood everywhere. Are they stupid? Come in here talking about looking for people. Literally, look. They were stood right here. There were so many times we'd be like up to some nefarious stuff. Grave robbing or something, and then he'd just be like, I feel a bit peckish, actually.
And the almighty fever should start to cool now.
Right, so it wants me to go to bed. Sleep. Ah, yes. I shall sleep till the morning. I shall wake, hungry. Perhaps at 5 a.m. A fair time to rise for one such as I. And with the whole day ahead of me.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik.
If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked
That's our
out
actual dad.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches.
Wow.
And war is a nasty business.
Henry's got PTSD.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
I love how they're doing this, because I don't remember. I mean, it was 2018. It's, what, 8 years ago?
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Am I insane? Like, she sounds like AI too. Am I crazy? Is it just, like, not amazing acting? Like, it's not even that it's bad acting. It's like, it's fine. It's like, it's not, like, as bad as it is in some games, but there's just something slightly off with the inflections and stuff. I don't know. I'm feeling better than yesterday. All the better for seeing you, love. Hello. Right, well that's inappropriate because I'm taking care of you and I'm your nurse, so that's just... Sorry, it's the medieval times. I'm just a man. I'm no better than a medieval man.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
What does strike me as the most important part of my dream? A beautiful maiden. My father's sword, my father. I think the bit about our father would be the most important. I get his obsession with the sword, but I think it's about our dad, to be honest.
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Yeah. I'll think about it.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Perk points. Increasing Henry's level will also get... I was reading that. Look at this hanging here. Oh. Chickens. Hars. Poor babies. How do I go to my perk points? Player? In the player tab, find all the important information about Henry's stats, abilities, current status. Throughout the game, you get perk points, which you can use to improve your stats, skills, and warfare capabilities. In the other tabs, you'll find buffs that can temporarily affect Henry's status, your reputation, in places that you've been, recall combos, or check the status of your animal companions. Companions plural. You have my full interest. Perks. Sidekicks? There's, I guess that means animal companions, but that's cool. Skills? I don't think I've leveled up though. Have I? Stats and skills. So you can see how, like, the XP for leveling them up. I'm hungry. Our reputation here, like, get stats. I've killed 5 people. I'm surprised there was no, like, link in to the first game somehow. Pretty sure I had that on Steam. On the Poacher's Tail. Wait, do I have to, like... I have to pull over here to see stuff. Poaching is a dangerous trade. The quest for rare herbs can be too. It's therefore necessary to know how to monetize your time and effort appropriately. You can sell herbs, game hides, and trophies for double the price. Ride like the wind. Rearing your horse frightens enemies more than before. Wow, this is like so many perks to choose from. There's a drinking skill. If you were meant to get a hangover while sleeping, now you won't. Plus, when you're drunk, all the beds are 10% more comfortable. You sleep like a king. Under the influence of alcohol, you'll be less likely to be injured by falling from a height because the patron saint of drinkers has a protective hand over you. You could be like literally a drunk and just like max out the drinking skills. When you're drunk, you make 20% less noise when moving indoors. You learned how to sneak into bed at home, even when properly boozed up to not wake your parents. This is hilarious. The more drunk you are, the higher chance you have of not wasting your badge. Booze and gambling go hand in hand and have caused trouble for many an unfortunate soul. You've got it figured out. You don't own any property. You can't lose it recklessly. Without fear, you can have a few drinks and pass the time with a game of dice. Beer belly. Beer sates you twice as much. You're not afraid of drunkenness. You can easily replace food with beer. So cool. There's crafting, craftsmanship. Can wear boots repaired by yourself. Locksmithing, picking locks, thievery skill. Alchemy. Horsemanship, houndmaster with our dog. Mutt will defend you in battle and attack enemies at your command. Command Mutt to hunt, send him after wild game. You find he's a great help. I kind of wish Mutt was a girl. Scholarship. Now we can see what this is. Cushion. The buff from sitting has an increased comfort effect of 50% to study faster. Improve faster in houndmaster and horsemanship skills because you get experience you gain is 20% higher. This is like kind of preempting of leveling up. It's like the skilled or gifted. I can't remember which one it is in Fallout. Recognize the difficulty of skill checks, but not your chances of succeeding. Still have to decide for yourself. Very cool. Stealth speaks for itself, really, doesn't it? Oh, you have a stealth kill. If you have a dagger equipped, you can perform a stealth kill maneuver. Sneak up behind your victim and initiate a chokehold. Be ready to press the attack. I think I was supposed to press the button, and that's why that guy punched me that time. Stealthily knock people out. I think this is already unlocked, right? That's why I have it. So yeah, survival, we can do cooking, leg day, legends about the Leshy. That's like the deer thing in the woods, right? Move through the forest as if you were a forest spirit. Stamina regenerates 25% faster. And even a thief. You can be a thief, be a tea leaf, be a right old tea leaf. Get your nimble fingers into people's pockets, eh? Pickpocketing minigame. Time 10% faster. Silent fiddler. I feel like something you should be locked up for. You're almost silent when using a lockpick. It happens to break. The sound will be 75% quieter. How am I going to decide what to level up? There's so many cool things. Oh. Didn't mean to open the console. Whoa. That was cool, how we were all blurry and then... Was that because we were on the pause menu or something? Looking at characters. And then the game comes back into focus. That's a pretty cool effect.
Look who's finally up!
Oh,
Henry!
I'm just
Come and
starving
join
to death. Sorry. I thought that something artistic was going on. Eat these apples. Henry's come to join us. Hello.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you.
Can I have
Come
some
join
pants?
our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too.
All right.
I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, to cut a long story short...
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
They're mercenaries from Hungary, actually.
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Why is it always to cut a long story short? Is that like in case you remember? I mean, tell us the story, Henry. Tell us the story, Henry. Come on, son.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Tarnberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only
Oh my God, I
along the
remember that
way,
stealth
Sir Hans
mission.
here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
How did you beat the cutthroat?
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Rattay, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now.
We'll just smoke
we
for
came
10
here
minutes,
on an
Hans.
important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trosky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Geleoth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bajena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your
Like
generosity
Frodo with a
and your
draft from the
healing
elves.
heart. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
I feel like I need some pants.
Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going
Don't mind
past
me.
and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments
Thank
there.
you.
And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be
Be
happy.
Then he
taking-
shouldn't sell so dear.
Oh,
He
sorry,
charges
sorry.
nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand.
I really think she's AI. I think that is a completely AI voice. That's a shame. Let me put some pants on, man. He said she had a gambason, and I cannot find it. Oh no, she just said a tunic, didn't she? So I actually don't have any pants. Recipe. Can I learn it? There we go. For the shave your schnaps. Alright. Let me have some of this food. fill my belly, belly, belly. Because, like, I understand it. I really understand it when indies do it, right? Or use assets that they bought in a store and stuff, because it's difficult. Voice acting costs. If people are in unions, there's minimum prices, and it is a big thing. So if, like, some indie dev did it, or just doesn't include voice acting, I'm like, okay, but the first game for this is wildly successful. Like, this should be paying voice actors.
Good day to you.
Unless that is a voice actor, in which case I apologize to them for comparing their performance to a robot. The problem is AI voices are pretty good these days, so people will see no reason not to, you know. Which way are we going, Hans? Are we, hello? Oh, you're here.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trosky Castle right away.
Alright, well, we have to go back for Mutt.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trosky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Well, what about Toth?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here.
Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
I guess this completes our tutorial, finally, perhaps. Moving on. Ah, what a sweet dear. Henry finally got some pants. Will we ever return to Grandma Borsha? Only time will tell. Roll the credits. Carrying our clothes on our back and with a stick like a right old classic book urchin. Over ponds and bridges, past Stag, and through gorges. Henry and Hans. Saying hello to shepherds. And passing through villages. That's a beautiful view. Think how crazy different the world felt in those days, just by the very nature of how low the population was. Not just overall population, but population density as well in towns and cities and stuff. Different world. The dog said, "Don't you look at my mum." Bit sus they didn't let us in and told us to camp and then we got killed. Right? That's just occurred to me.
They've got a good physician at this castle.
I think we were set up.
At least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
And by them intercepting the letter, then it keeps them, the sides, fighting, which benefits people in power.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking c***s! You know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I am Sir
It's giving Monty
Hans
Python.
Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai!
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Oh my god, how mad would you be? Like you're actually a noble,
What do you like?
and they treat you like
Nice,
this.
your shitty hands off me!
We're gonna have to go live as peasants in the village and work
Wait, one moment!
Love that.
What the fuck was that?
Bro, you just can't beat like actual proper voice actors, you know?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Because like it's probably like some of it's mocap performance in a studio. Like I've posted a behind the scenes thing of them mocapping it, so to not do it for NPCs is a little bit lazy. And you can tell the difference, like Baldur's Gate 3, everything's proper voice acted with real people, and it's like makes all quest lines amazing.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Wash and change, get our letter back, can always go back. First we wash.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes.
Aye.
Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
We'll earn some coin.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work.
Yes, living
We're
life.
gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
You're right.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
That is sad. I hadn't actually remembered that for a second, that we lost all of our friends. Let's go back and bury them.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
We're going to be washing dishes or something.
Cheers.
Hey, there's that lady we saved. Isn't it? In the background? Or was it just the same model?
What is it?
That's that woman from the pond.
Yeah.
Oh, the one you gave us away for?
Fine bear of that witch. Wench.
What?
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Romance. There is romance.
I'd be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Oh no, dude. I'll just keep my mouth shut, shall I?
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Stinking up.
Doesn't half taste good today. Nicely settled.
Alright, innkeeper Betty. Right, I've been sent off and told I stink like shit. I better go and get some new clothes and get washed up. I'll be back in a bit.
Men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
How many times am I going to wash myself in a bloody trough? Right. Hello.
Ah, so that's why
Nice
they
to meet
sent
you.
for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Sorry. Hi.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other at the
We
pond.
saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
You, the bandits? We saved you.
We saved you. Me and my lord there. You and some other women were attacked by bandits. You must remember that.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
Huh? Speech.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you
Been
with my own
bribed.
eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Because the bandit guy saved her, I guess.
Here's
We
your
went to see her
wine.
later.
Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
She's been
You can't get into the castle.
told.
And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Consent, Henry.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Both those characters have voice acting in cutscenes, and when it's not a cutscene, they have AI trained. Listen.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
That's insane, dude. I can't believe I haven't heard anyone talking about this. What? For how? Do you know how many times I post any game and when people go mad when they've heard that there's AI used in it, right? And this is it's the future of things, and there's nothing we can do about it. It's going to be everywhere next 5 to 10 years. So much stuff's going to be made with it and using it. I can't believe I haven't seen anyone saying about this because it's like actually replaced extra work for voice actors and stuff. This is crazy. Like, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Yeah, listen. Sure, let's do the work.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Is that Matthew McConaughey? It's suddenly in a western. Like I said, boy, you gonna work your dit off.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house.
Oh my god.
But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
It's atrocious. It doesn't know how to do the accent. It's doing Southern American. Sure.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right.
Insane.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Far away. Do you know what? She's helped us out with letting us Scarlets.
Scarlets?
Never heard of it. I ain't been
Am I being too
further
trusting?
than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
Heard something about a wedding. What's life like here? Is it the only tavern?
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
I'd be doing a lot better if everybody paid in New Orleans.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff.
Oh, is it going to be like a red
It's going to be
wedding?
a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Right. Will Lord Bergolf be there?
Will Lord von Bergolf be at the wedding?
That's what I said.
How should I know what his lordship's plans are?
Okay, well, can I get there?
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Alright, thanks. I'm done with this conversation. I can't bear
Seems
it.
that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain.
Okay. So you go find out more about the wedding.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. And what can I get for you?
Right. Oh, having a refill, are you? It's cool little animation. I think it's just so astounding because the rest of the game feels like there's so much effort and polish on it, you know?
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
Whoa.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Some Lord Semin is getting married. It looks like it's going to be a huge event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trosky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll think of something.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Nobody's going to recognize you?
Come on. Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
Well, don't be spoilt.
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too, at least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
I learned nobility, feudalism, and the Roman Catholic Church. The 3 states of man, farming. Well, didn't you teach me a lot? I'll carry it myself.
I understand. Well, I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
Whatever.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favor.
How?
Got a reputation with them at least.
Estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
You know,
Fine. Looks like I'm doing work by myself. Sacks off the back of the cart. Hello, mate. You alright?
Lose a whole day just for a few sacks. Mind where you're going?
Oof. That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Aye, the beer's got to flow.
Carry the sacks to the pantry. This is what it's about. This is what I want the game out to be like. Is just me living medieval life and doing things and meeting people. Life sim. Medieval life sim. Over grand battles and the business of lords and kings. This place is great. The simple life, dude. How cute. Alright, another bloody sack. Surely it's not going to make me do this 5 times. Guy started whistling like he's in a Disney movie.
Christ, what's the hold up?
What would you be if you existed in medieval times? What's your class, you know? Someone asked me this not too long ago, and my initial thought, as always, was I'd be a jester, I think.
A tankard of ale.
I'm the
And,
I heard about the attack by the pond, actually. I heard it was a massacre. And none of the strangers survived.
and they suggested that actually I might be a bard, and I thought that was a pretty good answer.
The same bandits who attacked
It's like a slightly classier jester.
Why the fuck doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it. We lost everything.
Certainly wouldn't be a fighter or a warrior. I'd make a pretty good noble, though. Lording it up.
Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trosky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
I'm wading into this.
You're the fool here.
You're gonna start as well?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
Why did I ruin his reputation?
Believe a word you're saying. A weed like you, surviving a fight against bandits, even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance.
What?
And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
I mean, you want me to stay silent? Stay silent. Every time I talk, I lose reputation.
Get your sweetheart and fuck off out of our village. Both of you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
A fight.
I'll get you.
Oh, we're fighting as well. It's a bar brawl. We're fighting everyone, apparently.
He'll get me.
Yeah, kick.
With us, you fucking hell.
Get stamina. Get stamina. Stay focused. This is why we picked unarmed. Stamina goes so quick. Stand still, let it go, let it go, let it go. String it together, Finish him off.
Hey, get him.
Get this. You want some of this, huh? You scared now, huh? Sorry, stamina.
You want to try me? Yes.
Hey, you were crying for your mummy a second ago. Yeah, have some of that. Come on, you saw what I did to your buddy. You want some too, huh? You want a piece? Oh, yeah. Little 3-piece combo for you. Chicken and fries and a Coke. Dumb cop face. What you gonna do? Get kicked in the gut, punched in the temple. Start talking generous. You see that? Maybe you want a little dance with me later. Gotta help my friend. I'll be back.
Now you mind, you bastard. Nice. I'm wounded.
Oh yeah. Lucky I ain't got my sword, son.
I'm gonna get you, you horseman.
Sorry? What did you say about my mother?
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Oh. What? Oh, it's getting split up. Damn it. I wanted to beat them all up.
Grab them vagabonds!
Going to jail. Oh. Can't punch a popo.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up, or you'll get a whipping too.
In the stocks. Humiliating.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm sorry, sir, but it's your fault what happened in the tavern.
What? My fault? You can't be serious. Whose fault is it that we're in this fucking pillory?
Literally you. Literally you.
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern?
And who was too scared to speak?
You told me to shut up.
If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you.
Oh.
I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
You went there.
That's enough! Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you, I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims, and what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. That's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
Too far, eh?
We'll see who's proud of who.
Oh, bro. Stock guy listening to it like crunch, crunch, popcorn crunch. Getting the juice. Ah, I should have made peace. I'm sorry, dude.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
I said, what's up?
Hey! Local Bogle!
Just that kind of accentuating of the Lord's story passing us by whilst we're in the stocks.
Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
I guess this had to happen for us to be on our own for a bit, to do our own thing without Hans behind us.
Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. Alright, off you go.
Suppose this will be where things really start, and we can do what we want. Crime and reputation. I just got an achievement that just said, and that was just the beginning. So I knew that was going to be the beginning. It was like a long game, I would assume, just like the first one. Every one of your actions has consequences. Commit crimes, the world around you and its people react to them. Anything an honest Christian should avoid is considered a crime. One must not kill innocents, steal, break into people's homes, harm people or domestic animals, and disturb their peaceful lives. I'm going to be honest, I'll probably do all of those things other than harm animals. Consequence of crime: if someone catches you committing a crime, they report you to the guards. If you aren't safe, even if no one catches you, people aren't stupid. They might deduce that it was you who did it. Reputation affects how people treat you. If someone likes you, they greet you kindly. Merchants give you discounts. If they hate you, they may not talk to you. Complete tasks or make it worse by committing crimes. Word spreads among people. Improve reputation, unrest. If there's a lot of crime in an area, people become more vigilant, arm themselves, and guards call in reinforcements.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Yeah.
Hey, over here.
Hello?
Aye. You're in the right place. Over here.
What?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Right.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Who's Tomcat?
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Okay, can he teach me something?
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Okay. How does he show off?
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles.
Oh.
He ricks logs with his hands.
All right.
He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy.
Was he Captain
But
America?
to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out.
And not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Alright, sounds like a decent guy. Well, thanks. Can you help me? What's your name?
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Bara the beggar. Where are you headed?
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
With the city folk? Why are you helping me?
Why exactly are you helping me?
Is she there?
Why?
Have you been?
Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Cute. You're a wanderer.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern.
Apothecary.
But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Alright. Where do I get clothes?
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Sorry?
Very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
Smash.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
Well, I would say this. I could use some armor, couldn't I? But I'd rather not stand out too much right now. What's this? Sir Brunswick's armor?
What armour are you talking about? Sir Brunswick?
Oh, nothing. It's just a local legend. They say a famous knight lived here who killed a ferocious lion and saved a many-headed dragon. Or the other way round. It doesn't matter. I don't even know.
And is the armour real?
Maybe. Maybe not. Guyball,
A mysterious
the scribe, might
side
know
quest
something about it.
for legendary
He has
armor.
a lot of learned books. I don't know my letters.
I'd prefer something a little more ordinary. I'd like to blend in with the locals and not attract attention.
After what you did here with that friend of yours, even the deaf and blind would immediately recognize you.
Oh.
But between the two of us, it's easy enough to scrounge up a shirt and trousers if you know where to look.
Alright, thanks. She gave me a lockpick.
These'll come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
Alright.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you.
I'll discover
I
the
should
rest
probably
for
get
myself.
Going, get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Till we meet again. Fair travels to you, Bara. Oh, you're just gonna sit on the floor. Well, fair sitting to you. And now the world is my oyster, to do with as I please. I am Henry, the Pantless. And who knows what I will become next. And that's where we're going to put a pin in this one. Seems like it's the end of the actual beginning and the start of the real game, which is probably where I'm going to have the most fun. So let me know in a comment if you want to see more of this one. Maybe I'll do a sleepy video with it for you to have on in the background. Let me know. That's Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Would also love to know what you think of the game so far. And if you want to go on another adventure with me, there are some videos on the screen that you can click on right now. Please do remember to hit that subscribe button for more like this, and I will see you next time. Good night.